you're going to go a little backwards in your breakup recovery. And I know this is terrible news because you're already in a mess, but listen to me. Please listen. At first, after the breakup, there's always that little bit of hope that we have, and we feel like, and also shock. We're like, this can't be happening. This can't be my life. I don't feel like this is the way our story is supposed to end. And I know there's going to be something on the other side. And so deep down, no matter how dreadful it ended, you have this feeling in the back of your mind like, this can't be it. Like, this is not how our story ends. For good reason, because a lot of times that's really not how the story ends. But for the most part, once time starts to pass, that feeling of hope can start to fade. And hope is almost like a denial in some way. And it's not a denial like like you can't understand what's happening. You know what's happening. You've got a front row seat. But that hope kind of keeps you shielded from facing the full effect of this breakup. And so all of a sudden, if time starts to pass and things aren't going your way and the couple's not coming back together again, that hope starts to naturally fade. And then you hit the loss head on. Like all of a sudden it just hits you like, oh my God, this is not coming back together. We're not working it out. And that hope fades, and now that shield or that cloak of like protection of this hope is taken away, and now you're facing the full effect of this breakup, which is it's so difficult. And we get into this different stage, and it's a little bit of a deeper grief. It's something that transcends that first part where we're shocked and we can't believe it and this can't be happening, and now we're like, oh my God, this is happening, this is real, it's here. And so now we get into that different stage of the breakup where we're not fully protected anymore by that hope. And as much as you feel like, oh my God, I'm getting worse, I think I'm going backwards, I feel worse than I did at the beginning, you're not. You're actually getting to the next stage, which is more leaning towards acceptance if it doesn't work out. And there's a peace there at some level. So don't be too afraid of when you feel like you're getting worse, because you're actually getting a little bit better. And I know it doesn't feel like it. You're like, you don't know what you're talking about, lady. But I do. So when you feel like you're getting worse, you're not. You're just getting to a different stage of this breakup that takes you a little bit closer to, if this doesn't work out, you're going to be so disappointed that this person couldn't see all that you could see and the possibilities of that relationship. But that disappointment in them actually leads you to say, you know what? Then they're not the one. If they don't see what I see and they aren't going to work like I'm going to work to put this back together again, that's not my person. Because if your person is going to put in the work, even if they go away for a while and then circle back around later, they're going to say, this is what I have to do to make this relationship work. This is how dedicated and committed I need to be, because the person who is for you is just as dedicated, just as committed, and ready to go the distance no matter what life throws at you. No matter what life throws at you, because you have to have that in order to make it work. It's not the couples that have it the easiest. It's the couples that say, you're not getting rid of me. It's me and you. Let's do this. And so if that person is proven not to be the one, you're going to have that hope naturally start to fade away, and you're going to accept the fact that this isn't happening. But it's a very difficult transition once that hope starts to fade. Very scary, very sad. You feel like you're moving backwards. You're not. You're getting through it. You're getting through it each and every day. And I'm here for the whole thing.